recording and recording. Okay. Wait, why isn't that recording? There it is. All right, take my gum out. And it's time in 3, 2, 1.
You sure got your figure back fast.
Yeah, it's all the exercise washing diapers.
Make your own Camel 30-day test.
As Shakespeare said, shit happens. This is the morning stream.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to TMS. It is the July the 8th. It is Thursday, and it is 2021. I'm Scott, and that's Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hi. Hello.
Hey, man. Sorry we're a little late, everybody. This is in the chat. Everyone at home, you won't tell any difference, but they could
we're
tell
gonna post
yesterday.
this episode 7 minutes late to the feeds.
Yeah, that's how it'll have to go. Actually, yesterday I really screwed people over because Wendy hung around for a while, and we got to talking. And if you know Wendy and I, a lot of people don't know this, but when Wendy and I talk off the air, just brother sister talk, it goes forever. Like time burns away. It's nuts.
You might feel like it's just brother sister talk.
Yeah.
She's psychoanalyzing you.
Oh,
she's
making notes.
I imagine she's got several books, single spaced, college ruled.
Yeah. Well, it's for her big thesis, how crazy can one person get?
It's going to be the next book she recommends on Amazon, or another therapist recommends on Amazon is Wendy's book about her mystery brother subject.
Yeah, this is how she breaks into the mainstream of the book writing psychology world.
That's right.
But yeah, she hung around for a while, and we just talked, and so by the time I didn't get the show posted till about 1 p.m. and I felt bad. So sorry everybody who are used to getting your show a little quicker than that. I got delayed, but she was only here for a few hours. I had no other time with my sister.
Yeah, no, you have to. It's no surprise to anybody, and they're probably, if nothing else, disappointed that you didn't take more time to spend with your sister.
Right, and the truth is, so when she finally left here, I had to do Tom stuff, and they went to the pool and swam, so they kept having a good time. I mean, I had a good time too, but not the
party
same
don't
kind of good
stop.
Time. No, the party don't stop. The party never stops. So they, continue down the road, but they leave. I can't remember, Friday or whatever it is. They drive back. They're 20 hours to Minnesota, and that'll be it. All right, couple things real quick. I'm giving this heads up here because I don't know. I just feel like I should. There's some big changes coming to the instance, and if you've been listening to that podcast for as long as it's been around, at any point of its existence, 13 years or almost 15 years. 2006. Wow. Where are we here?
2006 would be 15 years.
15,
wow.
Geez.
This is how you're going to announce that I'm finally a recurring co-host of the instance.
Brian is joining the instance finally.
So green robe dude in the raid where there's the things where you have to shoot the guy or you fall off the ledge.
Yep.
Dude. Yeah.
Getting some hardcore raid commentary from Brian.
Wait till you hear my lore.
But there are some structural changes coming to the show that I think will make sense for a lot of people. And just a heads up, you're going to want to check out tomorrow's show. If you're like, ooh, that intrigues me. Even if you haven't played Warcraft in 10 years, even if you are an active player, or even if you just listen to the show and never played the game, whatever your thinking is, come see what Garrett and I have in store tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. right here.
I played for the first time, and probably I wish I would have looked to see when the last time I launched World of Warcraft was, because I played last night for the first time. I'm going to say at least 8 weeks, maybe longer.
Yeah.
And we did the brand new raid, the 9-1 stuff, and me and the filthy casuals took down the first 2 bosses.
Oh yeah, I heard you joined that little fray of Wonder Bums.
It's a whole bunch of ex-ANTP people. It's a whole bunch of people who hate me because of Comedy Week.
Yeah.
And
are happy to see you lying on the floor dead, staring up the shirt.
And it's weird. I never seem to get heals. Sometimes the tank redirects to me for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah. Well, that's cool. No, I was glad to hear it.
It was a lot of fun, and I remembered to switch my push to talk for the show today.
Look at you thinking ahead. Was Randy on the team as well? I assume he moved over as well.
Randy was on the team. Yeah, we had Randy and Hunts who came over from FERT.
Nice.
And
nice.
And then all these great people, Alex, Bobby, Diddy, the Jen. Who am I forgetting? Is there any other A&T people? I think that might be.
That might be it.
That might be it. But
no, that's good. It's good because FERT kind of took a break, or is taking a break.
Yes, it's taking a current break. Yep.
Yeah. So why not?
Some people little just fed up or burnt out on the direction that Blizzard's taken with the most recent expansion, and I get it. I totally get it. There's parts of that thing, like if I never get a quest to go to the Maw again, even though I get a quest every week to go to the Maw and rescue 20 souls.
Yeah.
It's
a little rough.
I
don't
rough
care
over there.
I agree. Look, there's a big. This goes, and part of this will be the discussion tomorrow. But there's this massive. There's a massive revolt happening right now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a little bit ugly, but from a pull the camera out sort of point of view, which is the point of view I like to take. I find it fascinating. This is all very interesting. To
Oh, it totally is.
Unfold, yeah. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. But come tomorrow and check it out, man.
Yeah.
I think you might like what you see. All right, it's time for us to pull in our pal from down under. Hold on. For some reason, her name's not. There it is. It's a G, not a J, Scott. What are you doing? Anyway, we're going to pull Gidget in here, and we're going to have some fun. And to do all of that, she has to answer her phone. So I watch the rings of ringage. Oh, there's the rings of speakage. Now
the
I
rings
play
of answerage.
this right here. Where is it? I can't find it.
Trivial thing.
Hey, look who it is. It's Gidget Von LaRue. Is that your real name, or did you make that up?
Hi.
Did you make that up? The Von LaRue part?
Yeah, I did make it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that so? That's not your real. There's no Von LaRue in your real name at all.
No. And
Scott,
there's
you never ask a woman if that's her real name.
Yeah.
Did your parents not teach you anything about common courtesy?
But this is fantasy. This is fantasizing. This is fascinating is the word I'm trying to say. Because it never occurred to me until today. So your first name isn't actually Gidget either.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's really her real name is Gertrude Von LaRue.
Okay.
Is her real name.
LaRue. All right. So Lucy from Minnesota, right? That's the name, or wherever.
That's the name. That's the name.
All right. Fantastic. Oh, there she is.
Oklahoma. That's it. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Lucy from Oklahoma. All right. Well, it doesn't matter.
The weird thing is, even when I was on Rotten Tomatoes movie forum, which way long ago, I had a different name as well. But I only went with the different name initially when I joined Twitter because the X was a bit stalky.
I see. You don't want to be stalky.
And it just stuck. That's it. You don't want to be stalky.
Yeah.
So before we go on, and this I got this on Twitter. So this is one of your listeners, Jesse Call at Morrow Prime.
Yeah.
It is his birthday today.
What?
Yep.
Dude, Jesse, hold on. I got to play.
It's our jerky. Our jerky.
Yeah, it's our jerky guy. We love the jerky guy.
Maven.
Our jerky boy.
Yeah.
Here, this is for him.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, man. Go make some jerky.
Yeah, he said it to me ages ago.
Birthday to you.
Well, hold on. He's also making kimchi, like Korean barbecue jerky right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm dying to get a batch of that. Oh my gosh.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, after today's doctor visit, I may not, but you know what I mean. I may.
He better send some to me.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's
a little expensive to send it down under.
Yeah. It's not cheap.
But I like a bit of jerky.
Yeah. Well, still not cheap. Anyway, hey Gidget, you're here to play some trivia with us, and I do not for the life of me remember what you said last time it would be. So
I don't think she said. I have no idea.
I didn't because I didn't want you all going out and researching. So I kept it on the down low. But I'm just going to pick random years of movies from when we. Cool. I'm not going to do 50s or 40s or anything like that. It'll be movies that we know more of.
Sure.
Basically.
All right.
So this is a huge year. Okay. We're going back to the 80s because last time was the 90s, one of the years in the 90s. This is the year of 1988.
Ooh. Okay.
What a good year for movies. Good year.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. It was spinning me out actually going through all the movies of 1988, and then I was trying to think of movies to that standard of 2021, and that was a bit of a struggle.
I'll bet.
Really.
Yeah. How does it compare to 84? Because 84 was a hell of a year.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Just phenomenal. Just a year of just amazing classic films.
Okay.
So, all right. Who wants to go first?
Well, I don't remember who won last time, so let's just say.
I think Brian did.
Did he?
Oh, I think I did. Yeah. So let Scott go first.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll go first.
All right, Scott.
Everything hidden on my screen. Just saying it right now.
I've minimized everything, so let's go. Let's do it. Well, everything.
Claire was 8. Well, I was 18. So
Claire was 8 years old, and oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
in 1988, I was also 18.
So this was the year I left school.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
I only just made it through that. Okay, all right. So Scott, the first movie we're doing is Rain Man. Okay, so what does Ray tell Iris that he and Charlie are doing in Vegas? Is it A, cheating, B, picking up strippers, C, counting cards, or D, attending TMS Vegas?
Well, I think the only one on there that makes any sense is counting cards.
That is correct.
Okay. Yep. I don't remember. So wait,
definitely counting cards.
But Ray told who that?
Iris is
Iris.
Valeria Galino.
Oh,
is that right?
Yeah, the Italian girl that was so cute. Okay, yeah, I used to have a crush on her.
She was good in the Hot Shots movies as well.
Oh,
she was.
I thought.
I forgot she was in those. All right.
Yeah, hot little tamale. Okay, number 2 to Brian.
Yes.
Coming to America. All right, what is the name of the band at the Miss Black America pageant? Is it A, Horny Candy, B, Sexual Chocolate, C, Kinky Lollies, or D, U2?
Didn't mean to bug ya. Hope I'm not bugging ya. It's Sexual Chocolate, I believe.
Yes, Sexual Chocolate. Randy Watson. Yes.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
All right, 1-1.
That was the thing that I found really disappointing in the
remake,
the second one.
sequel?
The second one that they did, they should have had Randy looking exactly the same, like he hadn't aged at all. They missed that comedy moment because they still had the girl bouncing on one leg doing the arf, 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 and that was hilarious. That was a really nice throwback.
See, I still haven't seen the sequel.
I haven't either. Yeah, I meant to.
Yeah,
there's a couple of laugh out moments in it, but yeah, it's they should have just roped in John Landis to direct it. So anyway, all right, number 3 is to Scott. This is the movie Twins.
Yeah.
All right, where did Julius, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, grow up? A, Africa, B, New Zealand, C, somewhere in Russia, or D, a South Pacific island?
Oh crap!
Wow.
I don't know if I ever
Shit
saw.
just got real.
I don't think I saw Twins. I really don't think I ever saw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you waiting for film sack? Because I'm sure at some point.
Yeah, like maybe. I don't know why I didn't see it then. I think I looked at it on the face of it and went, "Really? This is a movie?" Like I was annoyed by it at the time. I'm sure it's fine.
I can see where you're coming from. It's not the funniest 80s movie at all.
It
wouldn't even have it in top 50.
Yeah.
It's a movie with a really funny premise.
Sure.
And that's about it.
That's about it. It's like an SNL sketch.
It's about a 5-minute skit.
Yeah.
And then it just goes.
All right, let's go with the somewhere in Russia, I think. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Nope, Brian.
Oh, wow. That would have been my guess. Holy cow. So
you guys are thinking of Red Heat.
Yeah, I think so. So we have South Pacific Island, New Zealand, and what was the other one?
Africa.
I'm going to say a South Pacific Island.
You are correct.
Oh,
damn it.
Yes, it's a steal.
Complete guess.
I
was playing to his accent, so I kind of thought, like,
I said, if you hadn't said Russia, that would have been my steal. Is like, I'm going to guess somewhere in Russia, but
Well, let's face it, a correct guess.
I got a bad habit of doing this.
Or a lucky guess is as good as a correct guess. So
hold on, I have to close. I have to close Switch entirely. I have this bad habit. If I get one wrong, then I go check to see who got it right in the chat. I got to quit doing that. So hold on a second.
That's all right.
All right, it's gone. Go. You're good.
Okay. All right. So Scott.
Brian's turn.
Oh no,
right? Because he stole. Yeah,
Brian. Okay, so this is the movie Big. This is number 4.
Sure.
Who directed this film? A, Penny Marshall, B, Rob Reiner, C, Frank Oz, or D, Stanley Kubrick?
So easy.
I believe. See, here's where I don't want to second guess myself, but I believe it's Penny Marshall.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Damn it. Easy one.
He directed some great films. I think people forget that.
Whoops. That was
Totally
Dang.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Good old Laverne. Yeah.
Yeah, she was great. Nothing wrong with her.
You'll like this one, Scott.
Okay.
You'll be happy with this one. So this is number 5. This is Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. What did Hans say his name was when he met up with John McClane, checking all the detonators?
Okay.
Is
Well,
it
there you go.
Yeah, one easy one for Brian, one easy one for me. I can tell you without even looking. Do you want to read your list anyway?
I'll read my list. Okay. A. Joe Sanders, B. Ben Morris, C. Bill Clay, or D. Lily von Stupp.
Bill Clay. Bill Clay.
Bill Clay.
Oh, God,
Yes.
you're one of them.
Oh, no. Bill Clay.
Don't shoot me. Oh.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's it. He was on King of the Hill last night. I was watching a King of the Hill episode, and Alan Rickman
was
out
on
of
there?
nowhere. Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
He was very good.
I do not want any propane products.
Christmas is cancelled. It was the one good thing about that movie.
Yeah.
It was great. Okay, so Scott got that. All right, so Brian, you get number 6, Beetlejuice.
Sure.
What does Lydia Dietz, Winona Ryder, say she is when she says, I myself am strange and A, weird, B, unusual, C, mysterious, or D, a shoplifter?
One of the first 3, and I'm going to say because it would be boring for the other 2, I'm going to say mysterious.
Scott?
Damn it.
Give me the other options again.
All right, so weird, unusual, and a shoplifter.
Well, I know it's not the last one because that's literal.
Really?
I mean, yeah. Like in real life, she was a shoplifter.
Well, look, we're losing the sarcasm meter from Australia to USA at the moment.
So probably weird.
No.
Damn it! Unusual? That's boring. That's so boring.
Weird and unusual. I myself
unusual.
am weird and unusual.
Okay.
Right, so that's a Zippo. That goes to the tadpole.
That's a clunker.
I guess
right
the
there.
chat room can
People are
take a point.
screaming it in the tadpole. Not that you can hear them,
Sure,
but
well.
they're
My tadpole has nothing else to do but watch these movies over and over. None of
Yeah.
them have jobs. None of them have lives. They just watch 80s movies over and over.
Yeah, they
and
just
over
sit there on their Plex account rewatching the same film over and over.
and
again.
that,
What's somebody
folks,
else's
is-
Plex account?
Yeah.
That's Brian and Scott just pooping all over you, folks. So, chums, great support there. Great.
They know
okay.
love 'em. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, Scott, so that was a Brian
That was a Scott
question.
Steele. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so Brian.
Nope. Scott.
Scott.
Yep.
I've only had one drink too. Maybe I should have had more. I'm probably better with a few more. Okay, number 7. This is Scrooged. And can I say we lost
Scott's
Richard
favorite
Donner?
movie.
Yeah, my favorite movie since Richard Donner just died.
Oh, that was a Richard Donner joint.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Yep.
his best work.
Passed away the 5th of July.
Didn't see this movie come up in any of his news eulogies.
No, I did see
Nobody
one.
said,
I saw one where they
Beloved
mentioned
director
it.
of Scrooged.
I saw one where they mentioned it, but it was in the body of the article and kind of way low down. It's fine. I know a lot of people love Scrooged. I don't think it holds up. But anyway, and I love Richard Donner. Don't get me wrong. I love his movies, but that one's a bummer.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
don't
love
Scrooge.
Scrooge.
I don't love
Okay.
Scrooge.
All right. Well, you're going to enjoy this. All right. What star of Hollywood's golden age plays Frank Cross or Bill Murray's boss? And is it A, Robert Mitchum, B, James Stewart, C, Gregory Peck, or D, Groucho Marx?
You said Gregory Peck. Who was the first one you said? Well, you muted yourself.
You muted
There you
yourself.
go. What was it
There we
again?
go.
I think you muted again.
Okay. Robert
There you
Mitchum.
Oh, that's who it is. Robert Mitchum.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Is that it? Robert Mitchum?
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
correct.
All
Are
right.
we on a delay? Are you hearing us later? Are our mouths matching up with the sounds of our voices?
I don't know. Well, she doesn't see us because we're not sending her video, but
Right.
I think
No, I can. I'm watching you on your site, but of course that's delayed, so it gets very distracting if I'm talking to you.
So that's just her looking at it.
I'm looking at what you boys are up to every so often in the corner there.
Sure.
I know you two
got
can
distracted
misbehave.
by me pouring coffee a second ago, did you?
Yeah,
I did. I was like, what do you? I thought you got your waz out and was having a bit of a tinky. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. I'm relieved.
Yeah, me too.
So am I now. Thanks.
Robert Mitchum is also very good as the narrator in Tombstone. I just want to throw that out there. That guy's great.
He is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right. Number 8, Brian. You get a Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Can you believe all these movies were 88?
That's crazy.
I don't believe it's such a great year.
Yeah.
What is the nickname of the con artist both Lawrence, Michael Caine, and Freddie, Steve Martin, fear? Is it A, the wolf, B, the cougar, C, the jackal, or D, Ruprecht?
Can I go to the bathroom? Thank you. I believe it is the jackal.
That is correct.
Damn it.
Yes. Glenn Headley.
I would have got
Glenn
that wrong.
Headley, or Janet Colgate, as she went by in the movie. Okay, 9. I hope you like this one, Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, this is A Fish Called Wanda.
Oh, I love that movie. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
How can you like A Fish Called Wanda and you don't like Scrooged?
Oh my gosh,
Because it's a far better movie.
Because it's a billion times better, and they're not even in the same category. Like that's why it's so much better.
Is it because you don't like Bill Murray being mean?
No, I love Bill Murray. I think Bill Murray phoned that role in, and nobody felt like they wanted to be there. It's just I don't know. It's not,
Scrooge doesn't fail because of the cast. It's got a great cast.
Yeah. Something else.
I think it was one of those things. It's quite a dark comedy, and I think a lot of people were used to Ghostbusters Bill Murray, and then seeing him as a real bastard, everyone was just like, "Ooh."
That didn't bother me.
And it was
To me-
the first movie he made when it came out.
That didn't bother me. The reason that movie fails, in my opinion, is it feels like nobody wants to be there. It feels like one of those movies where everyone was a little bit like, okay, fine, just do the scene and get over with. Like, I don't know what it
Carol
is.
Kane wanted to be there.
Yeah, she always wants to be there.
Yeah.
She always wants to be there.
Yeah. All right. So,
And
Fish Called Wanda.
Bobcat wanted to be there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Scott, A Fish Called Wanda. All right, this is a bit of a toughie. What breed of dogs does Ken, Michael Palin, accidentally kill instead of the old lady? Are they King Charles Spaniels, B, Yorkshire Terriers, C, Maltese Terriers, or D, Great Danes?
Yorkshire Terriers, I think.
That is correct.
Oh.
Wow, well done. If you would have said corgis, I might have gone for corgis. So
yeah.
Oh,
They
really?
were little yip dogs. I just couldn't remember 100% what they were, but yeah, that was close enough.
I was hoping you were going to make Scott tell you what Kevin Kline's fake name was when he introduces himself to
Mr. Fish Odor. No?
No, it's
Frederick
Frengensen.
Frengensen.
Yeah, Fran Benjamin.
And I love the actress, how she replies.
Yes. Well, Mr.
It's
Man
exactly
Frengensen.
right. Yeah.
That movie's great. You know what's bad, though, is their follow-up where they ran a zoo or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, that wasn't so good. It wasn't
Creatures or
terrible,
something
but
like that.
Yeah, really bad. Really bad.
yeah.
Again, not because of the cast, just
just the story
The
idea.
execution was bad. So look how it's come around. I like Fish Called Wanda 1,000 times better than Scrooge, and I like Scrooge 1,000 times better than that Dangerous Creatures thing they made.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Well, there you go.
there you go. It's all relative. It's fine.
There you go. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep moving down
Okay.
the tunnel.
So Brian,
Yeah.
actually put my pages out this time so that my head's not always just buried into my chest. Okay. So Brian, 10. It's not a bad place to be though. Child's Play. What does Charles Lee Ray, Brad Dourif, use to transfer his soul into Chucky the doll? A Haitian voodoo spell. B, a Salem curse. C, a Kasumba spellcaster. Or D, a Petrificus totalis.
We just watched this for Film Sack, so of course I don't remember what it was. Let's see. Haitian voodoo spell was one of those, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with that one. Haitian voodoo spell.
You are correct. That is what he used.
I forgot to. I wouldn't have got it right.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
it.
I knew it wasn't one of Harry Potter's curses.
No. No, that's.
So I had to practice saying that, and I still buggered it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you did fine.
Petrificus totalis.
Totalis. Yeah.
It's my dyslexia. It just sees difficult words and goes, you can't say that. Okay, so Scott.
Yeah.
All right, number 11. This is They Live. Okay. What demand is not seen by Nada, Roddy Piper, when he puts on the special sunglasses?
Oh.
A, buy, B, submit, C, obey, or D, boogie?
Oh, geez. Man. Also, you know what? That movie feels 10 years older than 1988. That's crazy that it's that same year.
Yeah, I know.
That
it feels so
like
much
it was
older
made
than
yesterday.
the other ones. Yeah.
That's really
Scott,
weird.
listen very carefully to the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Obey.
You're really struggling with this one.
Obey.
Brian, help
gosh
him.
Dang it.
Now, Gidget asked, which of these is not one of the commands that he saw when he put on the sunglasses? And
buy,
Boogie,
submit, obey, or boogie?
Oh, duh.
Yeah. I'm going to say Boogie was not told to him.
I wasn't paying attention, was he?
I was too paying attention. I just misunderstood.
What do you expect? Scott's all out of chewing gum.
I'm all out of gum. I get that reference.
This one's all right. That one, real fucking ugly.
Gosh dang it.
All right. So, Brian.
Yeah.
Killing this. All right. You get Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Okay.
This is a bit tricky. Okay. What decade is this film set in? Is it A, the 50s, B, the 40s, C, the 30s, or D, the 80s?
It's between two of them for me. I'm going to say the 40s.
You are right. 1947.
I would have also said 40s.
Yeah, I just got B's all the way down my list. So it's just B, 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 B.
Yeah, you got all these B's. I wonder if the next one will be B.
Bees, millions of bees.
All right, you get a fantasy film, Scott.
Okay.
All right, this is the only one that Colonel didn't get.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, he got this one, actually. It was the Who Framed Roger Rabbit he didn't get.
All right.
Okay. All right, number 13, Willow. In this film, what species are dakinis? Are they A, little people, B, brownies, C, humans, or D, trolls?
Oh, my gosh. Another movie I don't love.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking forward to that series, though, weirdly. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Brownies?
That's Brian.
Shit!
Darkinis?
Yep, dakinis.
Because I was thinking those were like Rick Dukeman and like they were the little tiny
little guys.
People, but I'm not. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
What are the choices again? Humans,
little people, brownies, humans, or trolls?
Let's say little people.
J.K. LMS got it right because J.K. LMS really likes Willow. It's humans.
Oh, man.
The baby is a daikini.
Now, little people are humans. I just want to say that for the record before we get...
It's a good point.
Yeah. In fairness, there's no such thing as brownies or trolls. So it's complete fantasy.
Yeah, but it's
I
a fantasy
agree.
Movie.
Little people are humans.
Yeah.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
That's a fair point.
No, it's a fantasy film.
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay. So no one got that one. That's that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So was that movie.
Tadpole got it. All right. So this is now.
This one's
me.
Mine because that was
Brian.
Scott got one.
Yep. All right, Brian. Yeah. Young Guns.
Oh God. Okay.
All right. What? No, not God. Young Guns.
Yeah, Western.
What actor plays Josiah Gordon Doc Gerlach? Is it A, Lou Diamond Phillips, B, Kiefer Sutherland, C, Charlie Sheen, or D, Jack Palance?
Okay, I remember very little about this film, but I believe that Doc was Kiefer Sutherland.
Damn it!
Yes.
Right.
You're right. Lou Diamond Phillips played Jose. Charlie Sheen played Dick. and Jack Palance played Lawrence Murphy. Jack Palance was such a good baddie.
Oh,
okay, I did do a tiebreaker, but really,
Brian
not
killed
really
me.
needed. But let's just do it anyway.
Sure, why not?
Do number
Hate seeing the
15.
question go to waste.
Sure.
Exactly. So whoever's the first in, and you get 2 points. So Scott, if you get, still won't catch you up. Anyway, it's worth a try. All right, tiebreaker. So it's the first in with the answer. It's not multiple choice. All right, number 15. Who plays bounty hunter Jack Walsh in Midnight Run? Brian. He is the champion of '88.
I was just thinking about that movie. Man, that made my brain fart. I farted all over the microphone.
I'm going to mention some movies I didn't get
Music
into
by
the
Danny
quiz.
Elfman, by the way.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
right. That movie's awesome. It's so good.
So here are some other movies that I didn't get into the quiz that were '88: Cocktail, Biloxi Blues, Big Business, Bull Durham, The Great Outdoors, Red Heat, Gorillas in the Mist, The Naked Gun, Dangerous Liaisons, and Working Girl.
Okay.
Wow.
Quick
To
note.
name a few.
Quick note. Outdoor. What was the John Candy?
Great Outdoors.
Yeah, Great Outdoors is garbage.
Yeah. Glad you didn't ask any questions about that one or Big Business.
Yeah, Big Business. That is such a garbage movie. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. And I love everyone in it, and it's garbage. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But not as bad as A Fine Mess. Or no. What's the other one we saw with the penis nose and the squarini and all that? What was that?
That's Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble is the single worst thing Dan Aykroyd ever put his name on.
That's
so
a weird movie. Have you seen Dr. Detroit?
No.
Oh, we need to watch Dr. Detroit for...
yes.
Yeah, because that's where he met Donna Dixon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they were in Spies Like Us together.
Spies Like Us. That's
I like
right.
Spies Like Us. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a funny
good
movie.
Mm-hmm.
But Dr. Detroit is horrible, even though, again, music by Mark Mothersbaugh, Devo.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
He just turned.
It's a really groovy theme song, but it's a very quirky, strange movie. But you got those movies that sit in that category, like Shakes the Clown and UHF and things like that if they either really, really appeal to your sense of humor or they don't. But I love UHF and I love Shakes the Clown as well. So I really like
Shakes, but I do love UHF. Subversive comedies of the '80s. I think is a really cool subgenre. Like Tapeheads. Did you ever see that one? With
I love Tapeheads. John Cusack and Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never saw that.
It's like
that's
one of
a
those
good
unsung gems of the '80s.
Watch Shakes the Clown. You guys, because if you want to see Mrs. Brady from the Brady Bunch being a drunk slut at the beginning of a movie, that's the movie to watch. And Robin Williams is in it as a mime. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I'm looking it up here.
Yep.
Bobcat Goldthwait, Julie Brown, Bruce Baum, and like you mentioned, Robin Williams is in that. How?
It's the Julie Brown. He plays a red on air light.
Oh, no. Who said that? Did someone just say
Yeah, Gidget said that Robin Williams is in it. He plays a mime.
He has a
Gosh
mime.
dang it. There's my red on air light.
Yeah.
Oh, frick.
And the clowns are in battle with the mimes.
Hold on.
So
is this the Julie?
It's goofy.
Is this the Julie Brown downtown Julie Brown? Is that her?
No, it's the
Yes.
Earth Girls Are Easy Julie Brown, right?
Okay.
But that's the same woman.
No, downtown
No.
Julie Brown was Wubba Wubba Wubba.
Yeah.
Oh,
different lady.
yeah. Sorry, we didn't get that in Australia. Yeah.
Oh, Kathy Griffin. Did
This
you
is the
mention her?
redheaded one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Kathy Griffin's in it, so I'm definitely going to avoid it. All right. Anyway. She's all right. Whatever. No, she annoys me. She's not all right. She does annoy me.
No, I understand that. Yeah, I can't stand
Does
it. But
Bobcat-
she used
does
to be a funny
Bobcat-
stand-up comedian.
Does Bobcat do his whole Bobcat thing, or does he? Is he?
No.
Okay. Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'll
No,
watch
trust if anyone's in the tadpole who's seen Shakes the Clown and you liked it, give a thumbs up.
Said,
and I'll mention you next quiz.
TV Zegon said, Shakes is a great movie. So
Okay.
There you go.
Tom
There you
Kenny
go.
is the head of the mimes. Is that true? Chat room?
Yeah.
What? That's
Wow.
crazy. Voice of SpongeBob.
Yeah, he went on to do SpongeBob. The guy has been a massive success. I think he's one of the I don't watch SpongeBob, but I think he's one of the voices or creators or something of SpongeBob SquarePants. And he plays such a good baddie in that movie. It's trust me, it's worth checking out just for him playing the baddie, and it's just goofy fun. So there you go. Well done. So Brian wins. So I'll keep that as a
well done,
record,
Brian.
even though I say that and I never do.
Yeah, write that
you
down.
put up a good fight, Scott.
Thanks, man.
And,
I feel
next
like
time you'll listen to the question.
horrendously
she tells you to
failed.
boogie.
Failed horrendously this time. I do not like my performance at all, but don't worry. There's always next year. Well
That's
done,
all right.
Gidget.
I'll do a more recent year next time.
For our poor memories. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Hey, I love bouncing around the 80s. Whatever you want to do, we'll love.
Yeah, you do what you do. You do it in the only way you do it. And then tell people real quick where they can get more Gidget in their life. Where can they do it?
Everyone wants more Gidget in their life. No, they don't. Okay, it's I co-host the Retro Cinema Podcast. You just have to type in the Retro Cinema Podcast into Google, and we're on every single platform. We just recently tonight, or I did, released our Retro Cinema tribute to Richard Donner. So you'll find that on our website. I did that solo. It's my first solo podcast, which was pretty cool. And last week we did top 10 LGBT characters in 80s movies, because June was Pride Month. So we did that. Angry struggled getting characters, but you would be amazed how many LGBT characters are in 80s movies, whether they're serious or funny or whatever. So go and check that out. So, yeah, we look forward to you tuning in. And if it's anyone's birthday next month, on the day that I'm appearing, I'll be happy to give you a shout out.
Yeah, let us know. That'd be a great idea.
And happy birthday again, Jesse Call at Morrow Prime.
Yeah, keep making that jerky, man.
Happy birthday.
We'll see you later. Oh my gosh, she's that's like 12 gins in or something. She's doing
she's wine. I think she's all wine.
Oh, all wine all the time? Okay.
All wine all the time.
Well, there you go. Australia's greatest. Lucy, we don't know her real name. Gidget on the roof.
Technically, I know it because of ANTP, but I'm sworn never to tell.
Look, she's decided to have a moniker and live behind it, and it's totally fine. Yeah. Support it 100%. Who knows? My name may not be this lame Scott Johnson name. It might be totally different.
You may have just changed it because of another serial killer news story. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe Peterson. You guys just don't know. Oh, I've given it away. Shit.
Oh, no.
What now? What now? I know what. This. Hey, look, it's time for the news, and it's brought to you by
Coverville. Yes, today, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, celebrating 3 great albums, 3 classic rock albums that came out exactly 40 years ago this month. Here they are. You ready?
Yep.
Foreigner 4.
Whoa.
Journey Escape.
What?
And the soundtrack that was so much better than the movie that it came from, Heavy Metal.
Oh my gosh, that's true.
So, I mean, you got your Sammy Hagar, your Journey, your Cheap Trick, your Don Felder, your the dude from Steely Dan. You've got, I mean, all these great artists who contributed to the Heavy Metal soundtrack, which at some point we're going to watch for Film Sack.
Yeah, we need to.
Because it became the sequel, or not the sequel, but the reboot became Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Really?
Really. I found that out. Like in doing some research for Heavy Metal, I found out that this thing was planned. Tim Burton was, or not Tim Burton, who was involved? There were a bunch of different directors involved. Robert Rodriguez and all these other directors were involved. And it just kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed, and finally said, all right, we'll just release what we've done as Love, Death, and Robots.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's amazing.
There was the Heavy Metal 2000, but...
so they were going to try to revive that, and instead of doing that, they went to this TV deal. Yes. That's great.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah.
They made the right choice, by the way.
They absolutely did. I'm looking up. I want to find these directors because it was like, really? I had no idea. There we go. David Fincher was spearheading the project in 2008.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro, Zack Snyder, Gore Verbinski, James Cameron, Jack Black, were all wanted to contribute directing a segment.
That's great.
And then it kind of stalled indefinitely. 2011, Robert Rodriguez announced that he bought the film rights and planned to do the new animated film. And then on March 15th, 2019, the reboot was released on Netflix as a reimagining called Love, Death, and Robots.
Wow. That's great. Well done, guys. Keep it coming. Keep more of those coming. That'd be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, in the news.
Yeah, here's our first story. A woman.
Oh, by the way, Coverville, twitch.tv/Coverville, if you want to hear covers of songs from those 3 amazing albums.
There you go. That's today. 1 p.m., everybody. Check it out.
1 p.m.
Woman arrested while ordering food in a McDonald's drive-thru after allegedly dragging an officer. So, drugged the officer, got hungry, went and got food.
Could you pick me up some fries?
Yeah, while you're in there.
let me get my shirt out of the car door.
Yeah, they got that apple pie pocket thing. I really like those. I'll take one of those. Massachusetts officers arrested a woman who stopped at a McDonald's drive-thru after authorities said she stole the truck, hit a police car, and dragged the officer. The incident occurred on Tuesday. This would have been 2 days ago. In the morning in Worcester, Massachusetts, about 40 miles west of Boston. Worcester? What did I say? Worcester?
Worcester. Yeah, Worcester. It's weird because they pronounce those first 5 letters as worse.
Yeah.
And then the last 4 letters as stir. So yeah. Worcester.
Worcester. That makes sense.
Or Worcester if you're from there.
Yeah. If you're
Worcester.
Yeah, mad, wicked piss.
Wicked. Are you mad wicked from Worcester?
About 40 miles west of Boston is where we're talking about. After a man called 911 to say that his truck was stolen, when members of the Worcester Police Department arrived, the man said he saw the woman climb into his truck and drive away. That's where it gets interesting. The man told officers where his truck was located since the vehicle had GPS. As they drove toward the truck, officers said they were flagged down by a driver who said their car was hit by the same truck. Minutes later, an officer spotted the woman, identified as 38-year-old Johanna Gardell, in the truck. When the officer approached the truck, Gardell drove off. According to the department, the officer followed her but later stopped due to traffic concerns. Police then said Gardell drove into a van. When some nearby officers tried to stop her, she allegedly hit them. She backed up the vehicle at a high rate of speed, struck the cruiser behind her, and knocked down and dragged one of the detail officers. The weird this gets weird is right after all this is done and she's on the next leg of her escape, she stopped at a McDonald's drive-thru to get food.
Oh no!
What the H?
Did she want a fish sandwich?
It was too early to get a fish sandwich, it turns out. Anyway, after she did that, let's see. She was spotted at the McDonald's drive-thru trying to get food. Officers said they approached her. She hit another police car. She attempted to drive away again. Ended up in the mulch in the property there. And then she fought arrest, tried to fight these guys off. Anyway, she's in custody now. Nobody knows what the heck's going on, but she had a hell of an appetite. Is all I'm saying. So, there you go.
Once she's supersized.
Truly.
I haven't had McDonald's in forever. I did go finally get a Freddy's yesterday, though.
Oh yeah.
Freddy's that I've been dreaming about all week.
Well, I'm whatever today. So I'll just the long and the short of it is, part of the testosterone treatment means that your blood pressure goes up. Just part of the deal, and it's gone up a little higher than they'd like. And so now, they're going to pull back on the tea a little bit because I'm in pretty good healthy range right now, and they're going to make me never eat anything bad for me again.
That was like written on the prescription form. Don't ever eat anything bad for you again.
Yeah, never eat bad things for you again. She was very adamant about this today, so I think Freddy's or any other like product will be a ways off for me. We'll see if I can get it back down to normal range, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. I'll quit talking about, I'll talk about, I had the greatest piece of celery the other day, Scott. It was delicious.
You wouldn't believe this.
Celery.
This naked salad with no dressing on it. It was nothing but leaves and twigs.
Where are you going for lunch today, Brian? Oh, I'm going to go to the produce section of the Kroger and eat a rutabaga.
Yeah, there you have it. Zoe, bacon's not off the list. It just has to be nice lean bacon and preferably turkey. Yeah, so
yeah, I had turkey bacon with breakfast this morning.
I like turkey bacon. I'm a fan.
And by the way, Luke Sightwalker from Worcester, and I've got to pronounce it correctly. You don't even pronounce the R. It's Worcester.
It's just Worcester.
In Worcester in Massachusetts.
Right.
But in the UK, I believe it is pronounced Worcester, and I think that's why.
Oh, gotcha.
That's where I made the mistake of assuming that. I mean, it really is. Is it just because Massachusetts, you don't pronounce the R anyway in anything?
No, that's true. It feels like REM would not be welcome in.
That's right.
All their songs have
Park
too many
the car in Harvard Yard. Go to Worcester.
Yeah,
it's wicked far if you want to go to Worcester.
That's me in that corner. You could get a lot of R's out of those guys there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's Athens, Georgia. Very far from Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, bit of a jump. Okay, let's see. Is there time for this one? Yeah, why not? U.S. Capitol Lego model. You know those the Lego models of actual like historic buildings.
Yeah, like historic places and stuff.
Yeah, sure. You can go get those. Well, A version of the U.S. Capitol Lego model was seized from the home of one of the alleged January 6th insurrectionists. They must think he was playing something with this Lego. But anyway, FBI agents have seized a detailed Lego model of the U.S. Capitol from a man accused of storming the building to disrupt the Electoral College certification on January 6th. We know all about that event. The Lego set, 1,032 pieces, and advertised as suitable for boys and girls over the age of 12 years old, was seized from the Glenshaw, Pennsylvania home of 27-year-old Robert Moores on July 11th, or June 11th.
I hear this set comes with a minifig of the QAnon shaman.
Oh, man.
And another minifig of the guy who wore his work badge and posed for a selfie.
Wow. Does it come with all the contradictory flags? Like
it does. Right, yeah.
The ones that say "We back the blue," but then you can beat a cop with the same flag that says "We back the blue." Do they have that?
It totally does. And then a podium that you can, like, one of the minifigs can carry around, or I guess it's more a lectern.
Oh, that's perfect. And walk out smiling and waving at the camera. Yeah.
Hey!
They got that guy with a dead face holding the Confederate flag, just walking through there.
I'm sure. And some of the offices even smell like urine. It's great.
Oh, fantastic. There's a little
scratch and sniff.
There's a little Pelosi laptop to steal, all that kind of stuff. Great.
Yep.
Well, they've gone after this dude because according to a memo, they requested this thing after he was detained until his trial. FBI used dozens of photos and stills from videos captured on of the event that place him at the Capitol, where he helped. They say that he was key in orchestrating one of the most intense and prolonged clashes of the insurrection. Morse is accused of using his entire body to push against the rioters in front of him as the group tried to use the shields to push past the officers guarding that door. On separate surveillance video, they found other stuff where he's doing other things. They don't really get into why they took this model.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I mean, I certainly am not going to defend any of the people who did the whole January 6th thing. But this feels like you're not going to get a Lego set that accurately gives you your Ocean's 11 map to the Capitol that you're going to use to say, all right, we're going to come into here. Yeah. And then we're going to put a little circus acrobat in this little container and put him over here where we could cause a distraction and da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Well, this is, so the attorneys did not specify whether or not he used the Lego set for the things you just said.
Sure.
But it is advertised as, and this is why they think maybe they grabbed it, quote, a collectible booklet containing information about the design and architecture and history of the building. And they think maybe he used that booklet that comes with it as a way to prepare for the riot.
Well, I hope I never do anything to knock over a casino, because I bought somebody bought for me the Las Vegas architectural Lego set that contains information about the various buildings in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, Brian, keep your eye on Brian. Get him on that watch list.
That's right. Keep your eye. They have a little minifig of me jumping off the stratosphere. I don't, but I should.
I would buy that. Are you kidding me? I'd totally buy that. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Tom Merritt will join us. Yeah, I know it's Thursday. It's weird, but it's because we switched with Wendy. So Tom Merritt will be here. Nicole after that.
Yeah.
Come back after this song Brian has brought. What is it?
Yeah, don't worry. It'll all be okay. Let's go to L.A. for this one. The Bots released a new single. You think, I mean, there are humans involved. It's not just a bunch of robots that released a single, but this is human involvement was done in this. They have a brand new album that's going to be coming out September 8th called Two Seater. Here are the Bots with their brand new single, Girl Problems.
There was a stranger who came into our town. He was tall and had eyes that could look right to the bottom of you. We might have welcomed him, except for one thing. His pants. Kleenex tissue desu.
This is the morning stream. No butt touching.
We're back, everybody. Welcome back to the program. And join us in welcoming Tom Merritt soon. He's being added to this call.
That song, by the way, while you're getting Tom. Girl Problems by the Bots from their upcoming album, two-seater.
Ah, fantastic. Let's do this now.
With the computer, as with any tool, the concept and direction must come from the man.
I agree. And the man who can bring us that information is Tom Merritt. He joins us as he does most Wednesdays, but today is a little different. Like I mentioned, we have Tom here today to talk about the Thursday goings-on in the world of tech. Tom Merritt, welcome back to the show.
So do I have to give you like advice or something?
Yes,
because it's
yes.
Thursday?
A listener called in and said that they're having some tech problems. They just saw a giant cat on the streets of Tokyo, a giant three-dimensional cat, and they need your help.
Yeah.
Tom, how can we help this person?
How can you help?
Tuna. You've got great access to tuna in Japan. Just go buy as much as you can at the new market. Don't go to the old market. That's just touristy now. Yeah. And throw as much tuna at that 3D cat as you can. Make sure it's 3D tuna though.
Oh, 3D tuna. Yes. Yeah, never ask for less than 3D tuna.
Don't want that flat tuna. Cat won't go for it.
Two-dimensional tuna is
2D
not
tuna
for
is
anybody.
plus it tastes horrible.
Yeah, it's bad stuff.
Also, it's maybe fun to say, but not going to help you.
Yeah.
It is fun to say.
80s sitcom character.
Yeah.
friend of Kirk Cameron's on Growing Pains. Hey, I'm going to go hang out with 2D tuna. See you guys.
Yeah, I like it. Of course, Thursdays aren't that different than Wednesdays in terms of tech coverage. You have a show, and it happens anyway, and there's always cool tech stuff to talk about. So, what's going on today? What's happening?
Yeah, we got a few things in the hopper coming up. One of them, Steve Wozniak, many of you know as the co-founder of Apple. Technically still an employee, apparently. Gets paid $50 a week to technically still be an employee of Apple. I feel like he's underpaid, but he doesn't really do anything, so maybe not. He has come out at the request of Louis Rossmann, who is one of the people leading the campaign for the right to repair, giving you legal rights to get the information you need from companies to be able to repair your own devices, stop companies from trying to block you from repairing your own devices. Louis Rossmann sent a Cameo request to Wozniak. That's where you pay somebody to make a video for you. And it was a little bit of a gauntlet. Rossmann said, like, hey, man, you were the guy at Apple who made the Apple II happen open. Yeah. You could open up the Apple II and repair it. Jobs was the one who wanted everything closed, and that's why the Mac was all tightened up and sealed up and glued up. He's like, shouldn't you, tell me about the right to repair? So Wozniak did. I did a video. It's about 10 minutes long, and Rossmann made it public, talking about how, I would never have been able to do the Apple II if I hadn't had access to the tools that I had. I didn't have the money, to pay to become a certified, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's probably one of the biggest attention-getting events of right to repair. And the Biden administration and Europe as well are both considering taking action on right to repair regarding electronics. There's already right to repair regarding cars. We had Patrick Norton on last month to talk about, the overview of right to repair. There's a lot of good right to repair legislation, not perfect, but there's a lot of good right to repair legislation on cars, giving you rights to have access to parts and schematics. And there's a movement to try to do that for electronics, to say, companies should make, at the very least, make schematics available, not prevent you from having access to parts, et cetera, if you want to repair your own devices.
There was also something recent something had changed in the John Deere thing. I gotta find that. Because John Deere was famous for the tractor people.
Yeah, so John Deere famously has been using the Digital Millennium Copyright Act to lock up repairs to its tractors, saying you have to take it into an authorized service dealer because we're going to lock up the software and not let you repair it, which is a big point of contention to farmers, because historically farmers have repaired their own tractors because it's faster and cheaper. And as long as they know what they're doing, it's going to help them get the crops in. And John Deere is not helping farmers have access to software. And for those of you who might think like, well, what do farmers know about software? A lot of them know quite a bit. We got a lot of them in the audience for Daily Tech News Show. And even if they don't, stopping them from being able to learn and repair their own tractors is a point of contention.
Yeah, I imagine the documentation is humongous too, more than anybody wants to plow through.
Oh my gosh, dude. Can you imagine? Like, tractors without all the electronics seem complicated to me. I can't imagine what that stuff's like.
I think it's fertile ground for people to learn, Brian.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we can all grow from that, so.
Sure.
Yeah, and this Wozniak thing is just planting the seed, that hopefully will grow someday.
Maybe there's a way they can combine the documentation and a legal form.
Yeah. I see where this is going.
Well, I hope they reap the benefits of all of this.
I think reap was the only other word we hadn't used.
So nothing's left.
Do you think
if
this?
one of us had worked walk the beans in somehow?
Okay, I
don't know. That's all.
So do you think Wozniak doing this causes any kind of? I mean, what's Apple going to do? They're not going to do anything. They're just he's going to talk like he's always been free to say stuff that maybe sometimes goes counter to their corporate.
Sure, he will have some uncomfortable conversations with some people, but he's probably already had those. Is my guess. What's different here is high profile public opposition. Now, he didn't bash Apple. If you listen to it, he chose his words carefully, not to throw too much shade.
Like the hand that fed him.
Right. Yeah. But he, but he was clear that he's like, hey, if I hadn't had access, I wouldn't be able to do this. I think companies, wink, wink, should be helping people to do this. So who knows? Maybe Woz going public puts a little bit extra pressure. At least that's the hope I'm sure Rossman had to get Apple to budge a little bit, because they're fighting tooth and nail against the idea of these executive orders, et cetera.
Right. Yeah. And they, as much as they push security, you could, their argument, it's such a funny double-edged argument, because you could say, well, part of our plans for being the most secure devices on the planet, or secure ecosystems, or whatever they push them as, that PR, is that we have these lockdown systems that we can control and keep safe. At the same time, you could argue
that starts to confuse some issues.
Right.
It's a clever gambit. Like, first of all, open source software tends to be more secure because you got more eyes on it.
Right.
But second of all, the locked down is more secure argument is about access to the App Store.
Right.
It's about access to installation of software. It's not about you opening it up and repairing it.
Right.
It does. I don't know that you can make a good argument. Maybe you can, but I don't know you can make a good argument that gluing the back of your phone instead of putting in screws makes it more secure.
Yeah.
I suppose it makes it harder to crack in and do some kind of physical attack on your RAM, but that's pretty low risk anyway.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, at some point, that argument I don't think works at all. Not that they're even making that argument, but it must be weird, though, to have one of their I don't know. In some ways, he's almost like a mythical creature at Apple, but to have Wozniak saying things like this,
the great Woz.
Yeah, and they're probably just kind of going, I hope he doesn't say anything too crazy, and he seems like so far he hasn't, but. Anyway, we'll see if there's any fallout.
I imagine they're not pleased, and they wish he hadn't done that.
Yeah.
I'm sure, and they will probably tell him that. But also, I don't think they're going to fire Woz. Stop sending him his $50 or whatever.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Sorry, Woz, you're not getting your $50 this week because of what you said. And he'll go,
you're not going to be able to afford any more a Segway Polo.
That's right. He was such a proponent of those Segways, which are now no longer being made. But I wonder if he's doing though. Like, he still rides
those
one.
Aren't being made anymore.
No, they're done. Right? Segway's out.
Oh,
I think.
There isn't the technology in other products, but the upright Segway is no longer being made by Segway.
I wonder if I can get a cheap one now.
Yeah, maybe. I was always curious about.
Woz probably getting rid of his. Moved on to something else.
There we go.
You want a Wozniak original? Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah. All right. Well,
did I ever tell you I rode on one of Woz's Segways?
No.
Get out, really?
What? Why? How? What was the deal there?
I was producing the Top 20 Gifts holiday special for Tech TV, and we wanted to include the Segway on the list, and someone at Tech TV was able to contact Woz and say, hey, can we borrow your Segways for the shoot? And so they loaned them to us, and I got to ride around on them.
Wow. That's cool.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I
didn't meet the guy. I'm not sure how cool that really is.
A little Woz is with you now as a result.
But you could have smelled the handlebars and said, smells like Woz.
Yeah, I could have. Really glad I didn't do that.
Nasty. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't too. Well, all right. This and, of course, so many other great discussions can be had. We had great discussion yesterday. Doctor was on there with us. Owen's fantastic. I love hanging out with him. And talked about all kinds of cool stuff. If that sounds like your jam and you're looking for some tech news, today's your day. 2:30 Mountain Time, dailytechnewsshow.com for details. Tom, is there anything else going on that you'd like to mention to these people?
Yeah, if you are a DTNS subscriber, you probably already know this, but all through the month of July, we're doing a weekend series called Seniors in Tech. So on Saturdays, you'll get a special episode just for this month where Dr. Nikki Ackermans, you may remember her from America's Next Top Podcaster. She's now a science correspondent.
Yeah.
She's we've crossed the streams of her being our science correspondent and her Stories Granny Never Told You podcast to have her interview seniors about their technological experience. So last week was Allison Sheridan to kick us off. Some great stories about her years in the aerospace industry as an engineer. And then this week, we have part-time paramedic Michael Musial, whose career in tech includes developing modems for U.S. robotics, automotive electronics, establishing an ISP for his town in Michigan, Copper Harbor. So go check that out in your feed, a Daily Tech News Show this Saturday.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Go check it out. Tom Merritt, everybody, Ace Detect on Twitter, and the man with the plan. I don't know why I said that. Tom Merritt, have a great week. We'll see you later. All right. What do you say about Nicole Spagnuolo?
I like that idea a lot.
She's currently showing us offline, but I don't believe it.
Okay.
I
just gave you that video, by the way, of the giant cat in Tokyo.
Oh, let me see.
Oh,
look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those weird screens.
It is. It only looks like that from that position on the street across the street.
Right.
If you go anywhere else, it does not look like that.
Doesn't look right. But in Korea, they do this. I've seen a Korean one in South Korea where it's like a giant sloshing water container.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
And it looks like it's about to just spill over into the street. But that is so freaking cool.
We're still a long way from Ana de Armas, Blade Runner, trying to sell sex holograms to.
I mean, we're getting there, but we're not there yet.
We're getting there, yes.
Yeah. First step, this weird cat thing. Look at that. Oh, that's so rad.
Cool.
I feel like if I didn't know, if I was driving there and I didn't know, I'd be a little freaked.
You'd be a little freaked out, yeah. But again, you'd see it. You'd have to be looking up right at the moment that it is perfectly aligned for you, because if you looked beforehand as you were coming down the street, it wouldn't look as cool.
It would look. It's like that street art, right? Where they do chalk art.
Sidewalk art. Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
It's like that.
Where you look at it from any other direction, it's like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. There's something at the Eiffel Tower right now. This is great talk while we wait for Nicole.
Yeah.
But somebody's done something that makes it look like the Eiffel Tower is balanced on a the point of a rock or something like that. It's like this really cool, let's see here, Eiffel Tower sidewalk art. I don't know what the right search term is.
Sidewalk art, yeah. I think
there we go. I'll send you a link.
Okay. I'm into it.
Copy image address and paste.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So like you normally see the city, I guess actually this is a thing you can stand on in front of it. There's a wall there.
Yeah.
But
look at
it looks like there's a big gap.
Yeah, because the wall, you see where the wall ends.
Yes, exactly.
Obviously, because the art is black and white, but that's really cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really cool. I love that kind of stuff.
I do too.
But I kind of hate that you have to be at one angle to see it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
But then again, that's also what's amazing, because if you move your camera around, it's like, whoa, look at this stretching out in weird ways to fool the eye. And then how did the artist know just how long to make this rock that looks normal when you're head on, but really long otherwise?
Because you'd think you'd have to, if you were the artist, you'd have to keep going back and forth to like, all right, here's the position.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine? Maybe they do cameras or something. They set up a camera and just like, oh, did Brian lose his connection? No. For a second,
did I lose my connection? Oh.
For a second, you were stuck dancing around your thing. Oh. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. All right. Well, Nicole, she no answer. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Mark refreshed her computer and did not install Discord, so she has to install that super quick.
Oh. Okay.
Did this work?
Oh, hi, Nicole. Are you there?
Jeez. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Are you on your phone while you get Discord installed?
You're totally fine.
No, I'm on the web version of Discord.
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
No, does that work?
It's totally working. Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, the web version is very similar to the desktop one. It's pretty much same thing. I hear Mark doing tech support over there, and
yep, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all good. No worries. No stress.
Totally fine. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's one of those weeks.
Fine. No worries. There she is. Video and everything. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for doing the Thursday thing. Discord. Yeah, we appreciate it. Did you get a whole reinstall or something, or what's going on with your PC?
Yes, because the computer itself just kept crashing, like for no reason, just crashing. And then Mark's blaming me because I have too many tabs open. And
yeah, my online husband yells at me for that too.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, me. Oh.
Yeah. How many tabs you got open right now, Brian?
Well, usually when Brian says, I don't know what's going on, and my first thought is, well, how are those tabs doing? And, I don't know, it's not as bad as it used to be.
Because when they're open, they do take memory.
Yeah,
yes,
they take a bunch of that there
so
memory.
how's my syncing? Are we okay with
your video's not working very well. It's
perfectly.
syncing up, but it's not. It keeps coming in and out, so I don't know if video's going to work or not. You can keep it up if you want.
I like that. Oh, there we go. We had a great freeze frame of you for a second.
Yeah, we keep getting a freeze frame, and then it's. But your voice is good. You're all good.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't seem to be delayed, so
I'm bummed I'm not going to see you this weekend for Black Widow.
I am too.
Escape rooms. Oh, it sucks.
Family.
Yeah, I know. Obligations.
Kids like to do stuff.
When is that's this week? I keep forgetting that movie is this weekend.
We're doing in Denver Tadpole, we're doing escape rooms. We got 2 escape rooms booked for the Denver Tadpoolers, and then Black Widow we're seeing at the theater right afterwards. So
very nice.
See, Scott, by that statement, I know you're not on TikTok very much because they remind me every day how many days are left.
Oh, I don't get ads for that on there, weirdly. I don't know why.
Oh, for Black Widow, how many days are left?
It's all about your algorithm. So my my algorithm sells me a lot of T-shirts where you can dump wine on it and not have it stain it. Have you guys seen the ads for those clothes?
No.
TikTok is trying to sell me constantly on something where I can dump like chili on my pants and have it just slough off like it's nothing.
Right. Yeah. That sounds like, honestly, that sounds like Snapchat. Snapchat to me feels like the National Enquirer of apps.
Yeah, that's
like
an
have you ever gone
take.
into Snapchat and you looked at like all the pages of like weird stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It feels weird.
Yeah, it does feel. I can't use it anymore. I hate Snapchat.
Yeah, weird. Alan Alda is now on TikTok.
Oh.
Oh really?
All right then. He has a podcast too.
Hey Beej, I'm going to teach you how to create some gin in your tent.
He does a MASH clip.
Oh yeah,
educating the TikTok generation who he is.
Oh
it's
wow,
really interesting. To watch.
That's so cool. I was on a TV show called MASH.
My kids love MASH, so they didn't have to work very hard.
I believe Disney Plus will let me buy or rent Black Widow tonight.
Oh, I thought it was Friday too.
I think so, right?
For $30
early.
Am I gonna do it and watch the movie before I go see it with the Denver Tadpole in 2 days?
I mean, I wouldn't. If I were you, because why would you want to do that? You want to go have the best time possible with them, don't you want to?
Why wouldn't I know I'm going to see the movie multiple times.
That's true. I don't know. Hey, knock yourself out. An extra $30.
I know. Like, how can I resist?
Maybe you'll do it. Look, Marvel and Brian are like, I don't know, sperm and eggs.
Like Mark and Nicole is what they are.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did you watch Loki last night?
Yes.
Did you already talk about Loki?
No. It's because I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting.
Yeah, Scott hasn't watched any of it yet.
Oh my God, you gotta watch it.
Well, I'm gonna binge it. I'm gonna watch the whole thing instead of waiting week to week like everyone else. I hate that.
Frickin', this is not a spoil. Well, I mean, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna tell anything. But frickin' Richard E. Grant is the man. Just love him.
Oh, he's great. He's a good actor. Love that guy. Forgot he was in that. That's cool.
It's funny because Mark really isn't that into it. He's fallen asleep many times. But I am just in it. So just buyer beware. God. You may not be into it as I am.
And last night was all Easter egg fan service.
Oh yeah, it was.
Again, with no spoilers. So much stuff in the background is like, oh, that's such and such, and that's so and so, and that's such and such. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, all
Don't
right.
worry,
then.
Claire Gack. We're not talking anything.
Yeah, we're not talking about any of that.
Happy with it. I'm happy with the show that I enjoy, that I look forward to watching every week. I haven't felt that in a while.
Did it die? Or sorry, not die. Did it end? Is this the final finale yesterday or no?
Next
I think
week
there's
is the
6.
finale.
Next week is the
Okay.
So start watching it now, and by the time you do one a night, and then
there you go.
I'll get it started this weekend. I think that's what I'll do.
What I did with Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I did. I watched Winter Soldier first 3 when they came out, and then I did the rest as a final binge, and I enjoyed that. So that's why this time
that's a good way to do it too.
Yeah, this time I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Whereas with WandaVision, I binged 3 or 4, and then week to week the rest of it, and I hated that because it was like, oh, hurry up, where are they? Finish this thing.
I feel like it's a really good compliment to a show that I would watch week to week.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's raised to a certain level that I'm like on it. Like, when's it coming out? I'm there.
Nice.
So,
well, speaking of things that are out that we can watch and then talk about and recommend, we're going to do recommendals today. And it'll be other stuff.
Talking about stuff.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like a good transition, but I
recommendal Loki.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Loki is very good. There's your recommendal. All right, let's dive in here, Brian. We got a clip from you, and you have set up for this clip.
Yeah, this is not the thing that everybody thinks I'm recommendaling today.
Oh.
But that is coming later. Oh. But this is a different thing that I also really enjoyed a lot.
All right. Here it is. Movie or TV?
TV.
All right, here you go.
He's had emotional outbursts, impulse control problems, depression, threats of violence.
This not it?
I think that's last week's.
Oh, did your stuff not?
Oh, son of a Mark!
I'm gonna blame Mark.
Mark turned off Dropbox last night while I was raiding, and
that was him. That was definitely Mark.
It back on.
Yeah, definitely Mark who did that. Okay, yeah. So you want to just drag it into Discord or something? I can pull.
I'll put it in Discord. Yeah. So you don't know my music either for today.
Yeah, I don't have anything. So that must be from last week, I guess. Then
that's last week's. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, here it comes. I'm putting it in there. Will it work? Yes, it will.
All right, excellent.
That's number 1, and then I'll put number 2 in, and then okay, cool.
Here comes a solid. Yeah. Oh, I heard a joke yesterday. TikTok is no good. Wait, hold on. TikTok is no good for bathroom content, but it's a solid number 2. I can't remember how it went. It was really dumb. Anyway,
I get the gist of it.
I don't even understand. That's a joke?
It was sort of one. It was a dad joke.
God. That is so appropriate for what you're about to hear.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Believe you, crazy enough.
All right, here's your clip. Enjoy.
Yeah, my life is pretty much ruined.
Oh, your life is ruined. Please. That sounds like a Tuesday for me. Besides, you're just a writer. No one cares.
Well, actually, people really do care. It's been a huge problem for me.
So, what was it? This joke that supposedly ruined your life. I gotta hear it.
Senator Rogers is upset because he found out his kid is gay. Apparently, he heard it from one of the guys he was sucking off in the Senate cloakroom. Yeah, I don't even do jokes like that. I was just trying to call him out for being a hypocrite because he was caught with a male escort. It didn't help that it was a slow news day, but I guess I crossed a line or whatever.
Oh, honey, no. There is no line. It's just not funny. I mean, you should be blacklisted for how bad that joke is.
Cool. Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad we did this.
Was it Gene Smart again?
That is Gene Smart, who has the best agent in Hollywood right now.
Yeah. What's this show?
The chat gave it to me. Hacks.
Yeah, it is Hacks. Yeah, it's a brand new series, a limited series on HBO Max called Hacks. Gene Smart plays a Las Vegas comedian
that's right.
She's been doing 2,500 shows in the same hotel, same theater, and she gets paired up kind of against her will with a writer, an up-and-coming writer who's been blacklisted for a joke that she made on Twitter that you heard right there.
Okay.
And it's they're getting to work together, the pitfalls of all that in a nice little 10-episode, 30-minute episode series. And right now, Gene Smart having such a renaissance. She's so good. Like, she was great in Mare of Easttown. She was great in Watchmen, Legion. she's been in
Fargo season 2. Fargo.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, she's amazing in everything that she's been doing, and can't believe we forgot about her from her Designing Women days.
Yeah, it's been a while, but she's having
the kind of character that she portrays, because I watched the trailer and I put that on my list to watch. It kind of reminds me of what's her face, Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the kind of comedian
definitely
she's
very,
playing.
very much like that. Except instead of it being like humor, I mean, it's very similar in her style, her Las Vegas comedian style of being a it sucks getting old, but I'm always horny kind of, that thing that Joan Rivers always like to go to. But it's her off stage character that she plays on this that is so good.
Well, I saw
she's
this.
Trying to stay relevant.
Yeah,
right?
She is. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's anybody else that's like, oh yeah, I know that person from that other thing. There's a lot of new faces in this. Hannah Einbinder is the writer that she gets paired up with. Oh, Christopher McDonald, who you know from like Happy Gilmore, the bad guy in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Star Trek connection too. Is that
yes,
that weird Star Trek episode where him and what's her face go?
Crusher?
No, it was alternate universe version of. What's her name came back? Lieutenant Yar. She came back, because she was from the other alternate universe, and then they went off together instead of staying with the new Enterprise where she would have lived as
right. Yes,
he was also the voice of Kent Mansfield, or what his name was in Iron Giant. He's fantastic in the Iron Giant.
Oh right, yeah. You also get Caitlin Olsen, who's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And she was also great on the Mick. Yeah, she plays Gene Smart's daughter.
I love her. She's great.
Yeah.
Never not like
that's
her.
on HBO Max. 10 episodes, 30 minutes each, 2-night binge. Really, really funny and kind of unpredictable as to where things end up, which I really, really liked. And I kind of want a season 2, but I don't know if I think this is just a one and done kind of thing.
Well, they don't call her Gene Smart for nothing.
That's right.
Hey, Scott, yes, I got a question. I'm looking for it in the chat. I just saw it. Someone said they left you a drunk voicemail about a recommendal I did.
Really?
Oh, really?
Really? Is that true?
Don't know.
I can look.
Saw it. Geo.
Was her name Claire or Clark?
No. I think they deleted it because of look. Oh no, Neo Zen.
What was the? When did
Scott's not going to talk about my drunk voicemail. Thanking Nicole for a recommendal.
Well, when did they send it? Because I've got a ton in here that I haven't listened to yet. So really the last one I got was on Sunday. Was it recent, or was it this 3-minuter from Sunday? I wonder if this is. I got a long one. Let me play this.
It was awesome.
Let me hit play. Oh wait, description not available. How do I play it? Oh, here. Listen.
Hey Scott, Eric. I think part 5 of my messages.
Is that him? No, not the person.
Yeah, because he says it was a 6-parter, so you got to find all 6 parts.
Wow. All right. Oh, I guess these all have a limit of 2 minutes 59 seconds before they cut you off. So. All right. Well, I'll go back and check those out, dude.
I'm gonna guess you really, really enjoyed Bluey.
Yeah, probably Bluey, right? That's a good drunk.
It was Border. That's what she wants. He wants to recommend his Border.
Yeah.
Oh, Border. Oh my God.
Brian and Scott, when are you gonna watch Border?
Yeah, when's Border happening? Border. Yeah. All right, Brian. I see you.
I'll know.
You don't
when
know.
You watch Border. I will know.
You'll know because we'll be like. Yeah.
Because we'll lose our minds loving it. Brian, you got 2 clips in here. Do you want me to play this other one?
I do.
Here?
Let's do number 2. This is the one that everybody's expecting. And let's just make it easy and get to it.
All right, here you go.
Welcome to our force, also known as Research Force. You'll be joining your counterparts in 2051 at a fortified research facility. Your function is to add your knowledge and skill set to theirs and prevent our extinction.
Excuse me, why don't we just jump back to earlier in the war?
The jump link doesn't work that way.
Time only flows in one direction. It's like a river. The jump link placed 2 rafts on that river, 30 years apart. Now we can jump back and forth between them, but both rafts will always keep moving forward.
So why can't we just build more rafts? The jump link tech is held together with chewing gum and chicken wire. We've barely managed to make one very rudimentary wormhole. If we weren't in an extinction level event, we'd still be jumping lab rats. Now we can jump you to 2051 and we can jump you back. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that movie was about time travel.
Yes, it is Tomorrow War. And yeah, there's a lot of time travel in there. And gosh, it's, you know, that old time travel trope of, well, we created time travel, but it only works with this one very specific plot holy problem that we can't fix because we barely made it work.
Perfect.
Yeah, the Tomorrow War, Chris Pratt film that's brand new on Amazon Prime.
It's got
Listen to this cast.
What's her name in there? I love her.
Yvonne Strahovski or Betty Gilpin.
Oh, they're both great, but
they're both great.
Yeah, Strahovski's one of my. She's on Handmaid's Tale, and she blows my mind. She's really good on that.
Yes, she's really good. And Chuck, J.K. Simmons is in this. The dude from I think Sam Richardson is his name. Dude from Veep. You'll recognize him as soon. That was him talking a little bit in there about building more rafts, and he is in Veep one of the funniest characters in Veep, hands down.
Yeah.
I loved his character in Veep. Anyway, all right, so yeah, there's a war in the future against some evil aliens, and the only way that we can win this war apparently is to take people from the present and time travel them to their deaths in the future to fight, instead of maybe taking all the people who are in the future and time traveling them back to to fight. I don't know.
Wow.
However, you know, as much eye rolling as I have about the time travel, and they do get one of my biggest pet peeves about time travel right, about creating a new timeline where everything that exists in one timeline doesn't change. So boom, good kudos to them for getting that part right. It is a fun action romp. I mean, this is like, don't just park your brain at the door. This is your Armageddon. This is your
4th of July movie.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
Your Looper, whatever. It's still really, really good.
Nice. I want to see it. I haven't taken the time because I knew it was either going to be just garbage.
You do want to see it.
I do want to see it. All right. I'll see it. I like dumb action. I'm into it. It's fine.
Stop.
What, you don't want to see it, Nicole? You don't want to see it?
You won't watch it.
Really? You don't think I'll see it?
I don't think you will.
Why?
Really? Why don't you think you will?
I just don't think he will.
I'll bet I do, because my wife loves Chris Pratt, and there's probably it may be the only thing I watch.
Lots of shirtless Chris Pratt in this, and Luke Skywalker totally nailed it. Looper is bad. Tomorrow War is way better. It is way better than Looper. And,
really, I liked Looper,
and not because of the time travel holes of Looper, but no, this is just. It's acted better. It's almost your Independence Day aliens, but it's got a really kind of a clever twist to the whole thing.
All right. Well, I am going to see it. Now I'm really going to see it just to prove Nicole wrong. I'm going to watch that.
There you go. Good. Is that all it takes?
I watch her.
You'll never watch Parasite.
I watch her recommendals more than Brian's half the time. I watch hers almost always. Like I
can vouch for that, Nicole.
Yeah, I watched that. That old person Florida weird documentary. I loved that. That was great.
Scott likes those documentaries and those clever, kid-friendly animated fantasy series.
Yes, bring those on. Plus that dog movie, that weird dog cartoon was great. I forgot the name already. You said it earlier. Bluey's great. Yeah. I did watch that. All right.
Anyway, so Tomorrow War, it's on Amazon Prime, and it is definitely worth seeing. It's better than I'm making it sound. I do the eye rolling with the time travel tech. There's also some plot holes. There's stuff that, well, why didn't anybody think of this kind of thing?
Turn off your brain.
Yeah, exactly. Make some popcorn like Tina and I did, and enjoy a good popcorn movie.
It sounds good. All right, here's mine. This is you want dark and depressing? Boy, have I got what you need today. So here you go. It's a series. It's on Netflix. I'm 5 episodes in to the total of 8, and I'm ready to recommend it. Here it is.
The first one never forgets you. You don't have kids, so you don't know. They hold it against you forever.
Come on. Let her talk, Fred.
It's true, Freddie. You just don't realize it.
Okay.
For their whole lives, they're the sun and everything revolves around them. And then one day, you bring their baby brother home from the hospital, and in that instant, am I right, Freddie? They learn in that moment that they are just another planet. Yet what they don't realize is it's their mom. She's the sun. They just spin around her.
All right. Guesses?
I can't even tell who those voices are. Those people we'd be
probably
familiar
nobody
with?
you'd know. And they also are barely there. They die soon.
Okay.
That might be a hint in its own self. All right. You'll never get it because why would you? I saw the first season and recommended it on this very segment a couple years ago. I guess it had been 2019. And this is the new season of Black Summer.
Tina's watching this.
Yeah, it's a zombie thing. It's very much like the first season. A lot of the same actors returning, although not as well. People die in this show, but it's about the zombies. It's another one of these zombie shows. It's based on that Z Nation.
Z Nation, yeah.
Which is a whole other thing. But what makes this series interesting? Certainly, the first season was like this, but this one even more so. It's like anthology kind of. So everything's told in a series of vignettes, mostly no music. It's like there'll be a black screen with a white title that'll say The Manor, and you don't know what that means, but then suddenly you're in a manor and you're figuring out what's going on in this manor, and there's a whole story in there, and then usually something horrible happens in the manor, and then they do another vignette. There's usually 3 or 4 of these per episode. But they all kind of come back together, and some of the characters from the first season, particularly the lady played by Jamie King, you know her from old 90s movies.
Sin City too.
And Sin City, that's right. She's there. Her daughter's still there. Let's see, the actress Christine Lee, who plays Sun, is in it again from the previous season. I can't remember if she's mute and deaf. She's definitely mute. So she's kind of an interesting character. And then a whole bunch of new people that keep coming and dying and keep coming and dying. And there's a lot of very like, the zombies are awful, but what's really bad is each other. So watch out. This is my water, like a lot of infighting and sort of stuff. And there's kind of a war happening between different factions. You don't have a lot of information about them, but the story's being kind of told in reverse. It reminds me, this is a weird comparison, but you know that episode of Seinfeld where they go to the wedding in India, but they tell that whole story backwards?
Yeah.
Until they get to the beginning. It's a little like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Not exactly, because there's some
Memento kind of.
Yes, Memento's another good example. A little bit of that, and it's fascinating because one moment you're like, "My gosh, who just sniped that guy from that far away?" But eventually,
how
you
do
find
we get
out.
to this point?
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of that, and kind of builds on each other. Lots of crossover of events you thought were wholly separate, and then you find out later they were kind of combined. And it's dark and it's angry and people are dying and it's bloody and it's zombies and it's all the stuff you expect this sort of thing to be. But I just think it's crafted really well. And I thought the first season was as well. This is a great continuation of that. I'm not done with it yet. Apparently so throughout the thing, there's a bunch of times where people are like stopped dead in their tracks while they hear an airplane going overhead. And nobody can figure out who this plane is, how to communicate with them, or what the crap is going on, or why they keep circling around. And then they go back to fighting on the ground or avoiding zombies or locking themselves in a house or whatever it is. It's also winter, snows everywhere. They're up north trying to escape the worst of it, which is south. And that makes things harder because people are getting frostbite and dying in the snow and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, bottom line is I really like how it's structured, and I want to see if they figure out this plane thing. So they've got me on the hook, and I'm enjoying it. And if you like this sort of stuff, if you're a genre fan of zombies like I am, then you'll like this. If you're not, then stay away because you never liked it in the first place. Because this is absolutely one of those.
Tina really digs this.
Yeah.
So
it's very good.
Good recommendal. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. All right, Nicole. Oh, that's by the way, Netflix and Black Summer season 2. Season 2, yeah, or 1. Start with 1, work your way through 2. Okay, let's drive over to Nicole's house and find out what she's recommending today. Nicole, what do you got?
Something from YouTube.
Oh, very nice.
Wow. All right.
You should. they've been feeding this to me in my like ads, and I'm like, fine, I'll watch it. So
Can't wait till you recommend something from Quibi.
No, this is so Cobra Kai was a YouTube original.
Oh, that's
series.
true. Yes, that's true. Yes.
So this is a YouTube original series. It came out in 2019. Here's the trailer for it. Here we go.
Excellent. Here, I'm hitting play. It's coming. It's happening. It's loading.
I'm so tired of truffles.
Oh, me too. I hear they have great food vehicles below the line, but I'm simply too scared to go down there.
This is so vibrant.
What is that? Is this some kind of theme park?
Those are called laundromats.
Oh.
People below the line wash their own clothes.
The upper classes are assigned mates at birth.
At Najari Lab, we use DNA testing, and you get your perfect match. The one that's the one.
This is your one that's the one. This is yours. Huh.
Ooh, an anthology.
Brought the paperwork you requested?
Yay, it feels good to have you inside me.
Our society will no longer need physical intimacy at all.
All right,
Imagine
all I
how
know
much
is from
more
this
powerful we would be
trailer. Why is it not pausing? Is that was Jordy is in this? What is this?
Yes, LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
You saw. So the show is called Weird City, and in this world, there are people that live above the line. These are the rich people. And then there's below the line. These are the people in poverty that have to wash their own laundry, and they have diners below the line. So it is an anthology of stories that happen in this city, and it's very weird. Probably the best description in the comments I saw was, if you ordered Black Mirror on Wish.
Oh wow. Okay.
But it does have a pretty impressive cast. It's funny, it's weird, it's right up my alley. You had Michael Cera. I don't know if you heard or if you saw him. He's in the second episode. There was Rosario Dawson is in that episode. The first episode is called The One That's the One. You have Dylan O'Brien. Was he from?
I don't know.
Was it one of those? It was one of those teen.
Teen Wolf. Yeah, he's.
Oh no. Was it Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf. Yeah.
And
Stal Solinsky on Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Al Bundy is in it as well. I always say Al Bundy. Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill.
He's in that.
Oh, I like Ed O'Neill.
So
he's the one that said he was lined up with some bearded guy, and he kind of stepped back a little bit and thought that was weird for his dating profile or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly. So that episode called The One That's because everyone that's born in the above the line area automatically gets partnered when they are born.
Yeah.
People that come from below the line, they don't have a partner yet. So his family made an app, made a lot of money, so they were able to move above the line.
Yeah.
So I actually enjoy the show. I'm on episode 3 now, but it's episodic. I will tell you, episode 2 is really hard to get through. It's very, very uncomfortable.
Oh.
Is it? Oh, really? No, but is it episodic or is it like anthology?
Episodic.
It's anthology, but it's episodic, but it's an anthology every episode, right? Meaning it's a different cast. And
Gotcha.
LeVar
so like a
Burton
Tales
does
from
show
the
up.
Loop kind of thing.
Yeah, like that.
LeVar Burton does show up in all of the episodes. Well, most of the
He's
episodes.
the Crypt Keeper style.
He's the through line.
Yeah.
He's the
whatever
guy, the scientific guy.
The man.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I like this. This is I like this kind of stuff because I really liked, like I said, Tales from the Loop. I thought was really like you give us a universe, but then tell us all these individual stories that are maybe loosely connected in that universe.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Weird
LeVar Burton's
City.
a weird pick.
Don't think you need premium to watch it, but I don't know. I have premium or the ad-free stuff. So
let's see.
I
can tell you.
I think you can watch it. It's been out for a couple of years.
I don't have premium. Let's see. Weird City. Let's see if it is. It is currently available. Episode 1. Oh no, Oh, it is premium, but the first 2 episodes are free. So
Okay.
Gotcha.
So you watch the first 2, get hooked, pay for premium, and get the rest, I guess.
Or just wait for it to come to Netflix.
Oh, it's got Laverne Cox. I like her a lot. She's great.
Yeah, she's great.
All right, I'm in.
Ooh, Gillian Jacobs.
Oh, you like
There's
her,
a lot
Brian? You
of-
like her.
I do like Gillian Jacobs a lot.
Yeah. All right.
It will give you Black Mirror vibes, but not quite there.
What is premium these days? Because they always have a different name. Is that just their $10 a month and get rid of ads
I
thing?
don't know what it's called. I just called it premium.
Isn't it what used to be YouTube Red, right? Or is that a different?
Well, it is
thing?
called premium. It says right here it requires premium, but they had Red, then they had YouTube. I don't know, music or whatever. Like I don't know what they're doing over there.
Ooh, well, I just clicked the subscribe button and it didn't ask me if I wanted to pay any more money.
Whoa.
I just clicked on the YouTube Originals subscribe. Now, does that mean? Well, hold on a second.
I don't know what that means.
What did I just
You
commit
just
to?
subscribed to their channel. That's all you did.
Oh, that's all I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
subscribed
yeah.
to the channel. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm on episode 3.
Yeah.
And I'm able to watch it.
You must have premium.
Do we have premium? Oh, I didn't think we did.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe they effed up. Maybe anybody can watch it if they want to. I don't know. Well, all right. Then there you go.
There
I
it
guess
is.
premium covers
YouTube Premium, free for 3 months, then $11.99 a month.
Okay. And that means no ads on
Do it
YouTube as
free.
well, which is kind of nice. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm not doing that. Okay. Well done. This is
it's a good show.
Yeah,
so
I want to
there
see
you
it.
go.
I think it looks great. I did no idea this was a thing. So this is what we do on this segment is we learn about what's available. Damn it. And there's one that we didn't know about before. So if you want to follow Nicole on Twitter, she'll make sure to tell you again at Nicole Spag. How's that sound, Nicole? It sounds all right. Yeah.
Sounds great.
I want you to have a wonderful day. Tell Mark to fix your computer and
Already fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Mark, do you want to say hi? Wait.
Hello.
I thought he said no. And
Yeah,
Nicole
no, I don't
said-
want to
He
say
did
hello.
say no. I was at the over
Oh.
so he could poke his head over and wave at you guys.
It may not have worked anyway because you're freezing a lot, but it's okay. We'll
Yeah.
we'll
All
try
right,
this
whatever.
again next week. We'll see you then. Oh man, I don't know if our internet's weird or what's going on over there, but makes for a complicated viewing of Nicole's
She's just got a
face.
lot of tabs open.
I guess so. It's all the tabs. It's all those damn tabs every time. All right.
That's right.
It's going to do it for today. However, tomorrow we will be doing a PM edition of the show, TMS PM, and we'll be here with Dan Patrice. He hasn't been here forever, so excited to get Dan back on. Yeah, that'll be great. That's patrons only, so if you want to sign up today, you could literally be there tomorrow and be a part of it. That's patreon.com/TMS for details. That'll be at 3:30. No, when do we usually do it? 3:30.
3:30. Yes.
Yeah, 3:30 Mountain
Because
Time.
2:30 will be Coverville Guess the Connection, win a prize. Coverville.tv or twitch.tv/Coverville. You got to be in the chat to
Yeah.
win. But I play 6 songs. Got to figure out what they all have in
days
common.
of content because you can go right from the instance straight
Yes.
over to Brian, then right back over to this. It's perfect.
For TMS PM. It's almost like we scheduled it.
It's almost like we did. That's it. Frogpants.com/TMS for everything else. And if you're looking to contact us, themorningstream@gmail.com. Let's get out of here. Brian, do you have a song to play?
Yes. This one goes out to Clark Gack.
Whoa.
She says, "Hi, Scooby and Boo. I made some strange noises when I saw this cover appear from these guys. I love the D, and I love these Scousers. Brian, if you can't play this, then I dare you to find something better. You can try, but you will not be successful. Lobe Adobo, signed Claire. P.S. Is it too early for I can definitely see why you like a tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch?"
Oh, my Lord. All right, let's see.
I can definitely see why you like it.
Is it too early?
This show is so
Sorry,
gay.
wrong one.
Yeah.
No, I can't find the other one.
It's hot out and I have the chaff.
All right, well, I better give up.
That's a good alternative.
Grab
though.
bag. It's what you get.
Very good. All right, so yeah, Tenacious D last week released this gem. This is fantastic. They decided to cover the Beatles, and if you're just hearing this, this is another you've got to go and watch the video for this because it's epic as well. I'm going to let you know right now. There's some swears in it. Scott, I'll let you decide if you want to.
Nah, we'll keep
put
them
a-
in. We'll keep them in.
All right, sounds good. This is and this is a charity thing. So regardless, go out and spend 99 cents or $1.29 or whatever and buy it from wherever you want to buy it from because the money goes towards a good cause. And I can't remember what that what that good
I know it's a good cause. You know that for sure, though. It's a good cause.
Yeah. All right. It's never a bad cause.
No.
Dang it. What is it for? Oh, well, we'll have to figure it out.
It's a hell of a
anyway.
cause. Yeah.
Tenacious D and their cover of You Never Give Me Your Money / The End by the Beatles. Here are Tenacious D.
See patrons tomorrow and everyone else on Monday. We'll see you then. This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com. Ha.
Doctors Without Borders. That's
that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone loves the Doctors Without Borders.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Of all the doctors, the ones without borders.
The ones without borders are the best.
Yeah, they're the ones I respect.